Hi everyone, this is Paul Lang from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending January 13, 2019. The stock was Csco. It happened on a Thursday on January 10th. It was based on a Tier 2 gap, actually what I call a mini Tier 2 gap with an entry on a 1-minute DTS sell setup. The management was advanced and the reward to risk 2.9 to 1. There were a couple of unique things about this trade that I will go over in just a minute, but first as always I want to remind you of the free stuff coming up this week at DTS. There's going to be a special event on Wednesday the 16th, titled To Be Announced, so you'll get notice of that coming up soon. And then on Friday is the Introduction to Mastering Technical Analysis class. This is a half-day seminar that is open to everyone. All you have to be is a DTS member. It also kicks off the seminar program and is the first part of the classes for the paid-for seminar program members. That's Friday the 18th, and you will get invites at the appropriate time for both of those if you are a DTS member. Here's the daily chart of Csco. The daily chart in this case did not have anything to do with picking the trade. It was simply there to show that it did not negate the trade. The stock was on that day right there. This is what the chart looked like before the open, and there was nothing about this to say I couldn't short this stock as a day trade. The real strategy came from the 60-minute chart. This is where I found the idea when I was scanning 60-minute charts. This consolidation right at the prior highs, going on for 2 days after a gap up that prior day and consolidating near the lows. And to top it off, what made it kind of a favor was it ended up gapping down below that little consolidation in there. Now, this is just a quick day trade. A couple of unique things about this trade. Number one, it was a very quick trade. It was over in 30 minutes. I don't like to be known for being quick or hyperactive, and I'm not. But this trade was taken early, and it just happened to fall, as you'll see here on the 5-minute chart. This is that consolidation you saw in the 60. It happened to gap down to right there and then fall, not right out of the open, I didn't take it, but in that first congestion area I'll show you in just a minute. But it just happened to fall so quick and so nice that the whole trade was taken. The other thing that was unique about this, as you'll see in the 1-minute chart here, actually this is all taken at one target. I didn't intend to do that, but take a look what happened. Here's the 1-minute chart. There's where it opened below that 5-minute and 60-minute consolidation. I could have played this initially. I was looking at it, but it initially didn't run up enough for me to feel confident shorting it. It just ran low fairly quickly, so I just had it in the back burner. It was right there when it came back up to retest that prior high over here that I found the entry by taking this as a little 1-minute major resistance area. It was a very aggressive trade, which is also unique about this. I usually take entries in a way that give them the ability to not stop out. This was a very snug stop and was kind of going for the home run, and I got it. You can see it came back to retest that area once, and then it dropped like a rock. Csco is a great stock to trade, of course, because it's very liquid, which makes entry easy even early in the morning. But what is another benefit about being liquid is right through here. You can see as it started to drop, I actually started a trail on target 1 for 1/3. And you can see how beautifully it has dropped. It kept dropping. I kept lowering the trail. It never backed up more than a couple of pennies at a time. I eventually changed it to a 50% trail, and then eventually I changed it to an entire position trail. Right down there, it backed up, and it actually took it right as it went over that little topping tail there on that green bar. Right off the low, that was the low of the day. It rallied back. And of course, the reward to risk was great on this. It was over before 10 o'clock. I wouldn't call this your normal thing. It was a great trade when that happens. They don't happen like that every day, but it was a very nice trade for that morning. I had a little bit of a hard time picking the trade of the week this week because I had a bunch of favorites. I had MU on Friday, but I sent that out as a lesson to all the DTS members. And then I had 3 favorites on Monday, but I covered them in the presentation that I did on Wednesday. So I ended up picking the Csco trade, which is on Thursday morning. One target. This trade, like all the other trades that you see in these Trade of the Week videos, are done in the DTS trading room. And by the way, if you take a look on the site, I added a video about how a play is called and managed in the DTS trading room. If you're curious about that, it's in the miscellaneous video section on the DTS free stuff page, and it is the last one there with the title of MU and the date from Friday. DTS trading room, where we work a couple 3 hours a day to get the job done. Don't overtrade. Use discipline to find the right strategies. If you're interested in a trial, you can feel free to visit the website and sign up for a trial to the DTS trading room. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.